In today's video, I want to talk about the law of polarity. So a lot of times when we talk about manifestation, we're really talking about the law of attraction. And law of attraction is very much the golden child of manifestation. But my favorite of the universal laws is the law of polarity. And I'm going to break down exactly what that is and why it's my favorite.
Hi, I'm Irom, and I'm one of the top love, dating, and manifestation coaches for smart, successful women like you. I share content on understanding men in the masculine, dating as a high-value woman, and manifesting love, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss anything.
So a lot of times when we talk about manifestation, we're really specifically referring to the law of attraction, which tells us that like attracts like. Right? That if you want to attract something in your life, you have to bring it in with your energy by becoming a match to it. Law of attraction isn't the only universal law, and my personal favorite is actually the law of polarity. The law of polarity tells us that whenever something is present, its opposite is also present. Another way of thinking about it is that if something is lacking or not present, it is also present. So I actually want to tell you a story. So a number of years ago, I was going through what I like to call the year of the man. It was the year that I was very determined to manifest the love of my life. I wanted to meet my husband. And we were about halfway through the year, and I went to a conference. And the conference was really specifically about manifesting money and manifesting in your business. And the person leading it is this absolutely brilliant coach. And so each day of the conference, there were all these opportunities to get hot seat coaching. There were about 300 people there. And I had flown there, so each time he opens the floor up for questions, I was like, Crystal, you got to get up there and ask a question. And I couldn't get up the nerve. So the first day goes by, I don't ask a question. Second day goes by, I don't ask a question. It's the third and final day. And I was just like, you got to get up there. You're going to be really, really regretful if you don't take this opportunity to get some coaching. So I wrote down my questions, something about manifesting more money or manifesting in my business, and I wrote it down. I really put a lot of thought into it because I felt self-conscious. I was very nervous. So I go up to the microphone and I'm waiting my turn, and I'm finally at the microphone. It's my turn to ask my question. I have my question all prepared. And instead of asking the question that I had prepared and thought about, I look up at him and I said, what I want more than anything is to meet my person, the love of my life, and to get married and start a family. And I don't know why it's so hard for me. And as soon as I asked the question, I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I even doing? I see all of these eyes on me, and I'm trying not to cry because I could not believe that I'd gotten so vulnerable in this room full of these very high achieving strangers. And he says to me, he's here. You just don't see him yet. And I was like, he's here? I was like, is he setting me up with someone? Like, what does that even mean? He's like, he's here. You just don't see him yet. So I'm like looking around the room and I'm just like, who is he? Like, I don't see him. And like, that was it. And I was just like, okay, I don't understand what's happening here. Like, is that it? Is that really all I'm getting? And so I go back to my seat and I'm just like, hey, he's here, I just don't see him yet. He's here, I just don't see him yet. And I sort of just kept repeating it to myself because I was just like, there's got to be something there. And I kept repeating it. I'm like, he's here, I just don't see him yet. 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 And it clicked. And I finally got it. He's here, I just don't see him yet. He's here, I just don't see him yet. I was finally able to shift my focus off of the lack of the thing that I desire, and I was focused on the thing that I desired. Because that's the thing, right? Like, the person already existed. I didn't have to create him. He was out there living his life, wanting me as much as I was wanting him. I just didn't know who he was. He was here. I didn't see him yet. He already existed. This wasn't a person I had to create. And once I stopped making it this thing so far outside of me, and I just knew he's here, I just don't see him yet, I could let go of all of the neediness and the wanting and the yearning and the searching. And it was 4 weeks to the day that I had my first date with the person who's now my husband. So this is the law of polarity in a nutshell. Okay? He's here, you just don't see him yet. He's here, you just don't see him yet. I'm going to give an example, and I'm going to explain this in another way. So I want you to imagine that it's like you're saying, what I really want is a framed picture, right? I want this framed picture. But you're looking at this, and you're like, what the heck? All I want is a framed picture. What is this? What is this garbage? What am I going to do with this to the back of a frame? This is so useless. This is completely pointless. I just want a framed picture. The framed picture is here. It's already present. It's just as present as the back, but I'm focusing on the back, and I'm saying, where is my framed picture? I just want to see the picture. I just want to see, this is so frustrating. How am I ever going to get the picture that I want? I'm clearly never going to get a picture. Instead of recognizing it's here, I just don't see it yet. It's here, I just don't see it yet. It's not what I'm focused on. So the way that you turn it, the way that you get to see the thing that you want to see is by focusing on the thing that you want to see. Okay, so right now, this is all I can see. But instead of focusing on this, I'm going to focus on what I want. Oh, I would love to have a framed picture. It would be so nice. Oh, it would probably be so beautiful. I'm going to look at it. It's going to make me smile. It's going to bring back the warmest memories. Oh, I can just see it. It's from my wedding day. I'm wearing a veil. My husband is smiling at me. Oh, I just love it. It feels so good. I love seeing this. I'm focusing on what I want. It's here. I just don't see it yet, but I know that it's so close. I know that it's here. I know that that picture is here. There it is. I changed my focus. I stopped focusing on here's the back, and I just focused on the picture. And it's the same thing when you're using the law of polarity to manifest. He's here, you just don't see him yet. He's here, you just don't see him yet. You get to focus on what you are calling in, on what you are creating, because you don't have to create it out of thin air. It's here, you just don't see it yet. It's really about making a shift in focus more than anything else. So this is just one aspect of manifesting love. If you would like my whole signature process, I call it the 4-step magnetism formula, and I break it all down in a totally free workshop that you can sign up for. I will link it below, or you can just visit magnetismformula.com and you will get the whole process. It's really good, so definitely check it out. That is all that I have for you today. I hope this served you well, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.